Hi, in this video we will explore adding content to Seesaw. In the previous videos we've done all the back-end work of setting everything up, customizing your settings, adding and inviting your parents, and managing and organizing your folders. So now you are ready to have students and have yourself add actual content. So to add content, you're going to click on this green plus sign. And then you're going to click Post to Student Journal. This is where students or you can post items to the journal or the main feed. And here are your options that you have. You can post a photo, a video, a drawing, a file, a note, or a link. So let's start off with a note. A note will just give you kind of this notepad looking space, and it's got like this pre-filled in text that you could actually have students type. I learned that dolphins swim very fast. And they could just use this kind of as a note-taking template or to post their final thoughts or as an exit ticket. And here the next step is to click that green check mark. And now I love that it's walking you through what each of these items are. So now that the students have typed this note, they can record their voice or they can edit the note. So if I want to record my voice, I'm just going to click that microphone to begin recording. There are so many dolphins in the ocean and they all swim fast. And it's processing that. And then you'll see here you have your recording and you can play it back. There are so many dolphins in the ocean and they all swim fast. And if you like it, then you can keep it. If not, you can always delete it and you can say delete this recording. When you're done with all of that, you can still click that green check mark. Again, I can edit my text. The key with Seesaw is as soon as they're done, they just keep clicking that check mark. And here you're going to pick a student who this goes to. So here students would just find their name and they would choose their name. As the teacher, if you post something, you could have it show up for everybody. So I'm just going to click everybody and I'm going to click that check mark. And now here are those folders that we created. Does this go with math, reading, or science? So I'm going to say that this is a science post and I'm going to click the check mark and now it's uploading. So here you see what I typed, my note. I learned that dolphins swim very fast. It was posted by me to everybody and it's in that science folder. So Seesaw makes it very easy for you to post items. So that was a note. Let's explore a couple of the other features. A link, students can paste a link to a website that they were learning about, or if you are app smashing on your iPads with EduCreations, they can post a link to their EduCreations. So they would just post that there and then click the check mark. I'm going to just go back out and show you something else. They could make a drawing. So you have your color options here and they could just draw, and this works very well on the iPads. And you will see that I'm not the world's best drawer, but I try hard. And there's my little fish swimming in the water. You can add a label. So this is the ocean. And then maybe I want another label, and here's my fish. And then the kids can go through and they can style it with the different types of fonts and things like that. If they make a mistake, they can always erase it. So if I'm done, I'm going to click that check mark. So now, again, it's that explain and reflect piece, which is very powerful and important. So they have the option to record their voice, they can continue drawing, they could add more labels, or they could just write a caption that would go under the image. And there you see my caption. Whenever they're done with their explain and reflect piece, they click that check mark. And again, you would have the student choose their name. If you have your folders, you could have them pick a folder. And now it's going to upload and post to the class feed. And a couple of the other options you have are video and photo. So the kids can take a picture of their work. There I am recording. I can take a picture, and if I like it, I can keep going with it, And again, I can record, I can draw, I can add a label, or I can add a caption. And all of this is in that explain and reflect step. I'm actually going to delete that picture and start over. To make a video, same thing. They can select and drop in a file that they already have, or they can record a video. I'm going to allow it to use my webcam, and there I am. I can go ahead and I can record, and it's going to count me down. And that's how you can record with Seesaw. You see that red button there, lets me know that I am recording. I have my timer down here with the counting down. So kids can record up to 10 minutes, which I think is more than enough time for most of the kids to get their recording finished. When they're done, they just click finish recording. It's going to load and process that video there. And the kids can play it back. If they don't like it, they can record again. I'm actually going to delete this, and I'm okay with that. And then the last option of posting to the journal is one of the newer features where they can include something from their Google Drive. So this is a nice feature for our older students who are using their the Google Suite to do any work. If they want to select from their Google Drive, it's going to go through those security settings where you need to enable Seesaw to access your files, and you can go ahead and click allow. And so now I'm just searching through my Google Drive and say I want to include this image. I can select it. Once you've selected it, it will show up here, and you can drop in 9 more items. And again, you can go back to your Google Drive. If you have something saved on your computer, you can click select from computer. When you've uploaded all of the files that you want, you can go ahead and click that check mark. And so I just had that one image that I uploaded, and I'm back to my explain and reflect step. So I can record my voice, I can draw, I can add a text label, or I can add a caption. So students will start to get very familiar with adding on to their submissions with the recording and the drawing and the labeling as they keep using Seesaw more frequently. So whenever they're done, they click that check mark. They can tag whoever was in that submission, and they can put it into whatever folder they want. And now it is uploading. So again, there are multiple items that students can post to their journal. They have the option of adding a photo, a video, a drawing, a file from Google Drive or their computer, a note, or a link. And all of these items that they post allow them to have that step of explaining and reflecting on what they've submitted.